Okay, Netflix just gave us a very big event with a lot of trailers, teasers. I am probably not going to talk about most of them. I will talk about the rest this week, though, so definitely going to save those for this week. The one we're going to talk about, of course, is the big one, Stranger Things Season 4. So, for a while, I was led to believe this was going to be the last season. According to the Duffer Bros, no, we're still going. Season 4 looks to be a very spooky type of vibe compared to the usual that we usually get from the other Stranger Things. So that's something I'm excited for. Also, did anybody check out that Sandman trailer? Looks pretty dope. I will be talking about that as well. But let's get right into this. But before we do, go ahead and subscribe, turn on the bell for notifications. Make sure you give it a thumbs up. Let's get right into it. So this pretty much takes us back to the 50s. We see a family move into a home. Things get a little creepy. And then it seems that, yes, indeed, things are just as creepy as ever before. And we see that this man has killed his family. Then it cuts to present time where we see Steve, Dustin, Lucas, and Max break into the abandoned house to find clues about what? We don't know yet. So what we do know, if we go back and read what they've said about this tease we got here, is that this is the Creel house. Now, we do know that Victor Creel will be played by Robert Englund, who, of course, if you know who that is, it is Mr. Freddy. So, yeah, nightmare-inducing, no doubt about it. But according to the story, this person actually killed their entire family and was admitted into a psychiatric ward where he claims that it was another presence that did this and not him. So, definitely we're getting into some, I feel, Shining, Amityville horror type vibes here, right? So I'm very excited to see what comes from this. So this accordingly happened in the 50s, and of course we know, skip to present time, it's the 80s, I think early 90s of sorts. So 30, almost 40 years past. So definitely see how Robert Englund is playing this father now. And we see a clock that's very much so present throughout this whole teaser. And I think that's going to be very important. At a point, we do see this clock is in the upside down. So I definitely think that there was a force in the upside down that may have caused for Victor Creel to do this. Now, the Duffer Bros do say that this house is very crucial and important to the story as a whole. And I think that we are definitely going to get more answers. And we are definitely going to see that the upside down isn't all entirely what we think it is. And so we do have the other characters coming back, of course, but in this tease, we don't see them. We do know that Eleven and the Byers family actually moved away after Hopper's death, and we do know that Papa is coming back as well, so definitely could see him come back, but I don't believe he'll be back in the present time. I think this is going to be more set in the past and all of that as well when we see him. As we know, it seemed he did die from the Demogorgon in season 1. So Hopper, we already know he is indeed being forced into labor at a Russian camp wherever he is, but I do believe we will get all these characters reunited at some point. Now, I will be making more of a theory video on everything that's going on, my thoughts on season 4 and where it can go from here, especially knowing this isn't the last season. But based on this teaser trailer alone, I'm very much so excited. I've been waiting for Stranger Things to go back to more of a darker horror feel of it all. We aren't getting this till 2022, so it's a long way to go still, and I could definitely see a couple more trailers coming before we get any of it. I do believe that the 50s presence is going to be a refreshing breath of air, definitely after everything we gotten from the onslaught of 80s nostalgia. So it'll be good to see a different time setting, a group of characters as well. And just from the look of it, from the 50s and the Creel's moment, it looks like it's going to be a whole different mood as well, which I'm excited to see as well. So what are your thoughts on Stranger Things Season 4? What are you hoping to see? I think that we are definitely going to get the answers of how everything came to be as well. I believe that Creel's character has some connection to Papa as well. And I've been saying as well so much in this video. I've just started to notice that, so I'm going to try not to say it as much. But Stranger Things Season 4 is not the last of the seasons. We will get some more seasons according to the Duffer Bros, so that's exciting to hear. So I love the look as well that we got from here. Very much so that Ghostbusters patch on the backpack and the little walkie-talkie just gives us all the vibes, right? That's something that Stranger Things I think has always done so well, is it's been able to really give us such a like beautiful and nostalgic look to everything. So we'll see how this season fares as well. But as I said, I definitely feel this one being the scariest, spookiest one. I think they're able to do a little bit more as well now that the kids are a little older. I mean, we do know that there are some psychiatric scenes as well here. So are we feeling some type of asylum type vibe like American Horror Story or what? And definitely maybe demons are coming from the upside down, and they explain that a little bit more here. And I mean, how are they even gonna get Hopper back, right? Like, how do they, and what are they actually looking for here as well? So I definitely do feel this house is like the epicenter of the upside down and everything that's going on. This is the reason they're here, and I think we're about to get everything explained for us as well. So I will be making a theory video, just gonna go over everything they've announced for this season, get some theories down, and I will bring that video to y'all probably this week. But as I said, we got a lot of spooky season, and I just saw that Netflix has a ton of spooky movies. I mean, there's an Undertaker movie that's going to come out, so we're going to definitely talk about that. As I said, come October, it's just spooky videos all month on top of all the other videos I'm doing, so it's going to be jam-packed. I could probably expect to make 60 videos of sorts, so don't worry, the content, it is going to come like a waterfall. So let me know your thoughts below on Stranger Things Season 4's newest trailer. Are you excited, or do you think Stranger Things has very much so been milked dry? I know some people feel that way. I still feel that if they're able to change it up a bit and make it feel refreshing each season, they can continue as much as they can go. And that's for anything, any movie, series, all of that. Just keep refreshing it and making it feel different than the last, and you can keep going. But we'll see. Anyways, as always, that is going to do it for me. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. We are less than 700 away from 20,000. I want to get to there before October. That'd be insane if we do. So keep subscribing, sharing, turning on the bell for notifications so you know when these videos drop. And let me know your theories and thoughts on the new trailer for Stranger Things 4 down below. Check out the video on the left if you haven't already. Check out my American Horror Story videos as well. We will be talking about it as it comes back now for the second part of double feature, as well as the new Squid Game video I did today on how to beat Squid Game if you want to make $40 million if you were ever in that game show. And I will be not uploading anything tomorrow, taking a break, but Monday we're back in the start of spooky season. It's sort of like a teaser of what's to come, so don't want to miss that. As always, that is going to do it for me. Follow me on Twitter, follow me on TikTok for more stuff, Campfire Tales with a Z. I'll see you next time. Stay safe, stay positive.